We are live doing a little bit of D&D in the Svenzone. Everybody say hi. D&D in the
Hello.
Svenzone.
Hello.
Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Hello. 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 Hello.
All right, try it one more time. Everybody say hi.
Hello.
All right, try it one more
Hello.
time.
Hello.
Everybody say hi.
Hi.
Howdy. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, good.
Hi.
I missed it the first time. Made sure
Oh,
because my
no.
stuff was wrong.
Wee, wee.
All right, there's a soundscape for those of you who wish to join. So last week, you guys had come to White Plume Mountain looking for 3 artifacts, and you had killed a bunch of stuff, found one of the artifacts called Whelm, and it's the hammer.
Yay.
You have 2 more that you're looking for, and you came upon a series of. You killed some seaweed monsters called kelpies, and you came upon a series of 3 doors, and beyond those 3 doors were is where you are now. The doors were a little different in that they
Oh,
were metal
yours.
doors instead of wooden doors like the other ones. They only open one direction, and they have a metal lip on the northern side, sealing off the doors, the room above it from the room below it. And so you guys stepped through, and you are now in a short little corridor. Any questions, any comments on what's going on before we get going? Here are the images for the stream. All right, so since there are no questions or comments, why isn't my...
Did you push the map already, or am I losing my mind?
Nope, I did
You're
not push
losing
the
your
map
mind.
yet. Let me do that now. I'm actually going to open these doors so you guys can see where you are. I see that you have tricks, which is great.
Besides-
There we go. All right.
You're
So,
using tricks and Cree?
guess you're using Cree. Well, I forget
Oh, I am.
how fancy grounds works. 1 minute. There we go. So you are to the north of the 3 doors. The water effect is not below you in the ruins below you, but I was just showing you those, that that's where you are. All right, I'm talking if you want to throw light on yourself, it's your own new map. Um, and let me tell you guys what's happening.
Come on, man. Oh, man.
Here it is. All right, so you find yourself on this in this passage, and then you can see right in front of Scrambles. It opens up into a big, giant, huge cavern. But then there's this sort of ledge that
Lord.
extends beyond straight ahead from where you are.
What happened? Oh.
But you are surrounded by water. And it looks like there's sort of this magical force field that's keeping the water out. The top of the force field is curved, so it's sort of like a half circle above you, semicircular, as if hoops were supporting the ceiling. And you're walking on, looks to be about half an inch above this. I mean, the bubble continues, and it's about half an inch above the floor that you're walking on. So you're stepping down, and it's sort of bulging out as your feet are walking on this thing. Um, so this is where you're coming from,
Oh, cool. That's nice.
and it is
Nice.
very warm. You see bubbles all around you in the water. Um, there is, like I said, a few inches of water around you as well in the corridor. But my scrambles, as you're looking forward, you see the bubble passageway goes forward straight into this water, and it is extremely hot. As you touch the walls, you realize that it is the water is boiling.
Does it smell like anything?
It's you smell sort of like sulfur, hot magma, that type of thing.
Okay. So like if
Um,
I've been to like a stream or like a geyser or whatever, like a hot spring almost.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
Minerally, mineral stuff. Um, and
Hmm. Well,
so I'm going to give you a moment as you guys are standing there in the hallway.
okay.
What are you guys doing as far as the hallway itself and the protective bubble around you and stuff like that? Are you going
Turn
to
off the
investigate that
bubble
at all?
machine.
I'm sorry, what'd you say? I just heard turn off the bubble machine.
Are you guys going to be investigating that at all? Or are you just going to
I'm
walk
not
forward?
touching it.
You know, I'm just gonna keep going forward. I don't know anything about a bubble, but I don't want to be in a tunnel of it, so I'm gonna try to get out by going forward. If it's just hot and smelly, and I don't want to burn myself.
Look, I don't
Maybe-
want Sven to have prepared information about this and never asked for it, so I'll investigate. Don't you worry. Hagen is looking at the bubble tunnel.
So, Scrambles, you see
Yeah, what she said.
ahead of you that it extends out into and opens up into a larger room, and there does not seem to be a way out and into a larger bubble. Um,
I'm just gonna take out my wand of secrets, and then I'm gonna wait for everybody else.
so
Because I kind of see like the white little bubble outline you're talking about in the drawing. It's hard to see, but I do see what you're saying. So
so the protective skin is soft. It's a little resilient, very uncomfortable, but it's very warm, very hot. Um, as you're stepping on it, it immediately becomes taut. Give me an investigation slash Arcana check.
acrobatics. Dang it. Arcana 0, investigation also 0.
Well, Talking is the only one who said they were looking at it, so
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to me, so I thought you were saying it to me. I'll help Toggin. I go, hey, it's kind of hot. Be careful. Don't drink any of it. It smells weird.
all right. So
I would be helping out, wouldn't I? With
you are fairly certain that you can puncture it with a piercing weapon, and anybody who does major damage to it, like from a slash, slashing him with a sword or an axe will collapse it.
Hey, we should be very, very careful with this. If there is indeed boiling water on the other side, hitting this barrier would not prove useful for life.
Imagine.
So I want to make sure everybody understands, everybody's listening, everybody's hearing this.
Yeah.
Any ranged weapon that misses will probably pierce the bubble.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Two-handed
So-
weapons that miss may collapse the bubble, depending on how badly you miss.
Yeah.
Spells may also have the same effect. One-handed
Well-
weapons will not damage it unless the bubble itself, unless you decide to attack the bubble itself.
That makes sense.
And
So,
One-handed
is the
weapons,
bubble
guys.
wooden? Like a-
Woo.
everybody please put a check in the chat.
Oh my god. I swear, if you guys kill us all,
check it
I'm gonna be so mad.
in the chat.
I'm just checking that if I do pierce the bubble with my great axe, I don't remember why. And I have no idea, and no one warned me. And that's what the check mark stands for.
That's right.
I don't understand
All
why.
right, so we're missing a check. Somebody is missing the check. If you have not put a check in the chat, please click the button. Thank you. All right, so
And
Sweet.
motherfucker.
as you're looking forward, you see that there are creatures in the room. Go ahead and give me
All right, guys.
perception checks.
Wow. 6, 8. Okay,
Hold on a
God,
second.
there you go. Fuck yeah.
The heat has focused my attention, apparently.
I was like, the rest of us are like bubbles. We're still checking the box.
That's right. All right, so first thing you see dominating this room ahead of you is a very large crab.
I'm sorry, very large what?
Crab, like a crustacean.
Oh, crab. Okay. Ah, okay.
It is about 15 to
Wow.
17 feet wide.
That is beautiful. Dangerous as fuck, but beautiful.
I forgot Bob. He's passive as 10, though. Oh, that's cool.
All right, so let me go ahead and shrink this down.
When I just reduce Bob, like do a minimize, it puts a little skull face on the map. I can just re-click. That's new.
Yeah, you can drag that skull face bubble anywhere on the,
Anywhere, yeah.
and then when you open it by clicking it and then close it again, it'll go back where you put it. Thank
Awesome.
I will note for chat, it is not a new feature, but it is new to you. So I'm glad that you were figuring it out.
Any window that pops up in Fancy Grounds, you can do that too. So images, spells, character sheets, stuff like that. You can do that. All right, so the crab is there. And got in. I am typing. Wow. I don't even know how I managed to type those letters. Okay. There you go.
Hey, behind that crab, there's a big old chest. Or as someone told me, it's called the Cahesit.
Nice.
I suspect that is where we will find one of the weapons.
Woohoo!
All right, what are you guys doing?
The crab itself, is it on the map somewhere, or
You're not within
still
60
see it?
feet, so it's not showing up on the map. It will. Let me see if I give you guys some ambient lights. Ambient lighting.
Cool. Anybody for some roasted crab tonight?
I mean,
Or we can overcook it and we can all have crusty crab.
I mean, it does look like it's just a normal crab. I could try using the Ring of Animal influence, but I have a sneaking suspicion that that won't work.
All right.
I'm sorry, you said attacking it in which way won't work?
No,
Chiming in. Influence.
I have a ring that lets me use charges to, like, cast fear on animals or speak with animals or charm animal. I have a sneaking suspicion that, due to how this is set up, it's probably not going to work. That's not really Toggin saying anything. That's kind of Mantha saying something, but
Okay.
I think.
I'll turn to Bob and say, attack anything that attacks any of us in this area. Just don't hit the walls.
Oh gosh.
Do not hit the bubble. Stay close. But he's hitting it with his hands. It's not going to hurt the wall unless he attacks the wall. So I say, don't hit the wall.
Somebody trips, runs into the wall. He takes that as the wall attacking us.
So Scrambles will yell out, "Hello, crab. Are you friendly or foe?" And I'm going to take a couple steps forward if I'm allowed to move.
Okay, so as you yell out, it sort of rises up on its legs and clacks its claws a bit. And we have initiative.
That makes sense.
You want to roll mine? Mine's resetting. Please.
And Reno's coming onto the table, so everything's paused. Give it a minute. All right, so now you guys can do. Oh, there we go. We have 2 of them already.
Do I need to? I don't remember. Do I do an initiative, Bob? Was it Dex check or not?
Just roll a d20 because I don't think he has a dex bonus, does he?
No, it's a 0.
Okay, so just roll a d20 and I'll put it in there for him.
And he's following my lead as usual.
And Koreans and tricks, don't forget them.
You know, it'd be like that.
Yeah. Please roll for that for me, please. Appreciate it.
I don't have tricks. Somebody else does.
So on the top where it says you see the images, right click on it and release it, and then you should be able to open it again. And now you should be able to do it. Where is? Here he is. Okay.
If you would
Yes, I
roll
rolled your
for
initiatives
Ian,
already.
fix them for right this moment.
All right, so Scrambles, you are first. As it stands up and clacks its hand, you see, like I said, the floor is just above the actual stone that extends out, and
Okay.
so as it moves, you see these short ripples. They go out maybe 5 feet as it moves, but you see there are other ripples, and you notice that there are a couple other creatures in there as well.
Ooh. That's neat. All right, so I'm going to run up to there. Pop my echo.
Just a second. Showing you where these guys are as you're moving up. All right, let's. What? I thought I had this. Oh, okay. Stupid thing. Where are you throwing your echo?
I'm just going to throw him 15 feet in front of me.
Okay.
5, 10, 15 gets him here. So I'm going to throw him there. 5, 10, 15. Yeah. And I'm going to attack the huge crab with the echo.
What is the echo using?
I'm using the Blade of Rakdos, and the echo is attacking through me. So I am taking a calculated risk here. Okay, let's do it. Blade of Rakdos. I have initiative, so if I roll a 1, we're good. Huge crab. No, we're good. Boom. damage. Ugh. And then my second attack comes through. And damage. Okay. So yeah, Scrambles runs down the tube and pops his echo up in front of the first crab he can get to and just hacks into it.
All right. This thing moves up and lashes out with its claw. The echo is gone.
No! Echo, echo, echo.
That was a good joke.
All right. What are you going to have Creed do?
He's not going to use a weapon, obviously, so he'll use his claws, I guess, to get in there. I'm assuming he can move up. My thing is still loading, man.
So he's a spellcaster. So
Yes. But
he would probably want to cast a
Absolutely.
spell. His claws are just as bad as his longsword because they do slashing damage.
okay. Oh, okay, got it. My mistake. All right, spells. Finally come up. Okay, we've got
You could try dispel magic and
Thorn-
see if we can get rid of the bubble.
that's true. You do that, couldn't I?
Do not.
You'd bless it. You'd bless
Now
it
listen
too.
to that voice behind the curtain.
Okay.
It's fine. They've been waiting 10 levels for this. He opens the door, dispels the magic, and shuts the door.
I mean, we could probably get rid of all the crabs that way, but I don't know how we do to get the chest.
I mean, the
can
crabs
you-
would probably be very delicious that way. You know, boiling them.
Deep fried? Sure.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff there. So Sven, can I move him up and then I want to use Bane. I'll throw it in the chat here.
It's
Yeah.
you wouldn't be close enough.
But I'm moving up and then I'm doing. I don't have my map up
He
yet,
can do
so
bless if he wants to on you guys, but
Bless-
he's not close enough to
bless
do
what?
Bane because they have to be.
Oh, he's not.
The
Okay.
creatures have to be
I'm
within
not
30
seeing-
feet.
Okay, I'll do blessed then. That's fine.
So
So-
at level 1, you have 3 people. Who do you want? Or you can upcast it and get up to 5 people. So who do you want to bless?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4, or at least 3, right?
So he's gonna
4.
upcast it to level 2 to get.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna
4
upcast
main
to
people?
everybody.
Okay.
I agree. Do I have to roll for that or no? It's just a, oh yeah, I do. No, I don't. Never mind. Never mind.
All right. So just click the button, the little effect button next to bless.
Effect button. Okay, Bane. Oh, bless. Random question. Who knows what the bubble machine thing was about? Reference. Anybody?
Nope.
No. It's Lawrence Welk. his show. He used to have a bubble machine, and every once in a while it would flip the fuck out, and he would say, "Turn off the bubble machine," with his weird accent. So it became a saying.
Okay, then.
Very
I thought you
cool.
knew that.
Wow.
I thought you
Holy
know
crap.
that, John.
I don't know even know who Lawrence Welk is.
I'm
He was
well
the guy with
educated.
the machine.
My
Jackson.
education goes far.
He was a host of a
Brokeback Mountain is his 20-year
director of a
anniversary. Can you fucking
musical,
believe that shit?
classical and pop music n- nightly show or weekly show probably.
All right, Jackson, what do you want to do?
Okay. Now I see the squares. I'm gonna go ahead and move forward, and then I can go 40 feet.
The
So
grid that comes on the map already is 10 by
right,
10-foot
I can only,
squares.
but yeah, but
So
I
if
can
you
only see
zoom in,
the
you can
dark
see
side.
the 5-foot squares. And because of the ambient light, it's the
Oh,
same
yeah,
color. I'll go ahead and change the grid.
Yeah, I can see the black just fine, but just I didn't have it zoomed in evidently enough, so that's fine. So I think he's gonna, if he can do spells, he's gonna do his ice spell. Where the hell is it? Okay, actions. Yeah, he'll do the what's the fuck? Where is it? Ray of Frost. Sorry, the Ray of Frost, 60 feet. One thing. Now, because the biggest grab is bigger, is it easier to hit him?
You would presume so.
I presume so. Well, I'm asking you. All right, so it goes 60 feet. It's 30 feet. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Now, assuming that this will give me no bonus actions or no extra things, correct?
You still have a bonus action.
Okay. Can I raise during the bonus action or no?
Yes.
Wait a minute. I shouldn't say that. I only have. Well, I got two rages left before we take a long rest. Do we know when that is? Here we go.
You do not know yet.
Oh, nice.
It's a lot of questions to ask while shooting a ray of frost.
Yes. Nice. That was a nice shot. I don't think I've ever gotten that high a score with my Ray of Frost. That's impressive.
That is impressive. Yep, absolutely. All right, so you blast this thing. It sort of clicks and clacks. Okay. This guy has a speed of that. All right, so he can go. Clickety clackety as they move up sideways. Okay, there it is. Funny. It can. Look at that. It's gonna move up. And then it sort of raises it up with its little claws as it turns, faces you, and comes down, and this cloud of spores drifts out forward in front of him to Scrambles and Jackson.
Do I still have my shield out? Is that going to be a deterrent?
It has nothing to
Yes,
do
it
with
adds to your AC.
your shield.
Curious.
It's
Because it is
sporty
a
of them to
save.
do that.
Okay.
Come on. On a failure. That happens. Okay. Success. All right. So your coughing scrambles and eyes water a little bit, but other than that, you feel okay. Um, Jackson, though,
I'm a good sport about it.
you did your ray of frost and were like, aha, look at how well I, and you just get this whole thing in your mouth and in your eyes. You can feel them entering, going in your ears as these little spores.
Lovely.
And you have to make another save. All right, so on success, okay. After, oh, okay, never mind. I was wrong. Um, all right, so everything I said was correct. Just ignore the roll I just did. That's not. That doesn't happen. And that's it. That's all I can do. It, as this thing scuttles up sideways next and gets next to Cree. All right, talking.
All right, Toggin. Okay. They're kind of far away, so I'm gonna get a little bit closer. Where did the spores stop? If I
Jackson,
go there, okay.
give me a perception check.
I'm getting inundated, evidently.
Where's,
Yep, yep. So you were able to see. It's hard to tell with the bubble and everything else that's going on, but and it's not like it's really thick. Sort of like somebody throwing powder. Whoosh, it settles down.
Okay. I would
Oh,
like to take a look at the really big crab and see if I can like identify anything about it.
okay.
I know
I need
for
to
a
make a
fact that I have
change.
seen a giant crab before.
I had the
Oh,
crab go right out through the bubble, and it did not. So give me a second here.
oh,
It went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 here. So it would have gone here. I just didn't. I forgot you guys are in the bubble. So it goes here. Okay,
oops.
go ahead. Roll.
I
It is a.
History, knowledge,
Okay.
acrobatics. If you'd like me to join in,
History. History.
don't
do a
think it's gonna be
do a
history, guys. It's
cartwheel or do a
probably
cartwheel.
going to be nature or arcana.
Parlaying with monsters.
Okay.
All right. It is animal handling, nature, or survival.
Hmm.
Handling.
Well, I
Nature.
think I am best at nature.
Oh.
So here is that
Can I roll a nature as well?
on your turn.
Okay.
I thought you were trying to figure out if you had already seen this specific crab before.
No, I'm trying to figure out what I can figure out about this crab.
Gotcha.
And
Didn't you
before
crab
Sven was like, I'm
famous
not sure
thing,
you've
so-
seen a crab before. I'm like, actually,
Yeah,
we
we
went through
definitely
that
have.
portal thing,
We
and I
fought
for
crabs way
sure
back.
saw and talked with a giant crab.
So we fight giant crab in fact way back in the day.
So you see it. It's acting like a crab. It does not. It did not speak. And it has 2 large pincers, and because of its size, its mouth is almost like mandibles, do not see and have not seen any kind of, or do not see anything on it that would make you think it is anything different than a larger version of a crab.
Okay.
It
In
could be
that
just natural,
case,
not magical.
let me check the range on this again. Mm, Okay. So Tagan would like to step a little bit closer and then use his ring of animal influence to cast fear, affecting beasts that have an intelligence of 3 or lower.
Or you could ask it about the secret formula.
A boat?
I would specifically like it to hit the biggest crab, and as many others as I can hit, but I know that I will not be able to hit all of them.
Yes, you can hit all of them.
That's the 30-foot cone?
That's a 30-foot cone.
Okay then. I will
No,
go
it's
ahead
not.
and target all of them.
No,
I'm
it's not.
like, wait a second.
That's too big. What is the height? There it is.
Shouldn't have said anything.
2, 4, 6 should be 6. There we go. That makes more sense. All right, so you can hit 2 of them.
Yeah, sure. Um,
You go 5 feet
Actually,
forward, you can hit 3 of them. I don't know how much you moved, so I don't know if you can.
I think I've already moved as far as I can. Can I just keep a hold of this action till next turn when I can move forward 5 feet to hit all 3? Not all 3, but 3. Um, Instead, seeing that they can release like spores, I'd like to try to get my filtered mask on. I would have to pull that out of my backpack and put it on. So I'm assuming that's probably going to be a full turn there. So I'm doing that, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right, so he got touched by the chillness. But he is not smart enough to know or care who it was. So he's going to skitter sideways. Skitter, skitter, skitter. I don't know why am I. Oh, that's right. I was like, I thought I could have sworn I had looked for these sounds, and I had, and they suck. They don't sound like a crab at all. There's no clacking. It's just like swishing air. Anyway, it's trying to
That's
claw you.
disappointing.
Those are nice dice.
All right, so it locks its claw around you, and you are grappled. by the huge crab. Scrambles.
A bastard.
All right, tricks.
Okay. It's been a second since I've used Trick, so let's move him. I know he can move pretty good. Let's go here.
He's
And
he's walking like a dog in snow because the bubble's hot.
I think I'm gonna use the help action, the helpful action. Action help, yes. So I'm gonna help out Jackson.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can hear in your head. Come on, you can do it. Also, don't be afraid to get too mad. We can always take a break.
That's right.
And then I don't know if it's possible to hide behind someone, but I would gonna try.
Okay, so roll stealth. Okay.
When it does that.
Got him.
That'll be his whole turn.
Move forward to there. Felt like I went a little sideways. Didn't intend to. Doesn't really matter. I will target a little crabby.
Oh, crabby.
Off to the side, and we use the guiding bolt.
Okay.
And
Sorry, guys. Technical issues.
All right, we still loves you.
well, that sucks.
So you bathe it in light. Doesn't seem to care.
And this is as a bonus action. I will use healing word on scrambles.
Okay.
Third level. 1, 2, 3.
And what is the word?
Bird is the word.
What
Didn't
is the
you hear?
word?
He said healing word. So the word is healing, obviously.
No, it is a word of healing. So what is the healing word? Could be neosporin. Could be anything you wanted.
Fluff, I guess.
Thoughts and prayers.
Oh gosh, no.
All right. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead and roll your healing. Don't forget your bonus you get for it. Because even though it's the worst healing spell in existence and shouldn't be allowed in this game, it does count. So
I will yell out, ameliorate.
and you upcast it. Okay.
Ameliorate.
Yes. Ameliorate.
That's sweet.
I'm not wounded. It still healed me. Woohoo! I feel better.
Should it transform over to somebody else?
All right, Bob.
I wish. Bob's speed is 30. Same, normal. Where you at? There it is. Yes. Okay. So he will simply move because I can't get anywhere other than that. He went through 2 people at 50 of work then. at a dash, more
Correct.
or less.
Yep.
Okay.
Because it's
I
5
think
feet
that's all
per
I can do.
person.
There you go. That is it.
All right, Cree.
He's gonna do another spell, I think. I can do this here. He's not targeting anybody. Okay, so he's gonna move out of the way, right? Let's see what he's got here. Now, okay, the bless is not a cantrip. He only has one of the one level spells. Is that correct? Because there's no things to check off on that. Nor the two.
If you go up above items, you'll see his spell slots.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have 5th
So
level.
forward.
Shouldn't be there. That's
Right. Okay.
a mistake.
So that
But
was the
he
first
has
level, so
first, second,
I
and
have to check
third
it off.
level spells.
Okay. All right. And I'm still doing that manually, right?
After he casts a leveled spell, yes, you have to mark off the spell slot.
Okay.
So what
Ain't that
spell is
much
he
if you're not gonna
casting?
use. I don't know. I just want to make sure because I don't see anything here on the page itself, which is where I would think it would be. But
You just
I have
marked off a
second thought.
first level spell, so I was asking what he was
Just right
casting.
this moment because I asked about it. Yeah. Until then, it would not happen. Can I cast bless again?
No, anything that has a C, you can only cast one of that at a time.
What about the T?
That's touch, so you can you can cure wounds on somebody if you want it, or he can do his Toll the Dead. That's a damage spell that he within 60 feet.
I'm not. Where am I seeing that?
Under cantrips.
I'm not seeing my cantrips.
It's up above level 1 spells.
It's not showing. And it says no cantrips, or it's completely blacked out.
All right, so
I'll open that up.
he's going to do Toll the Dead on the huge crab.
Yes.
It failed, so because it is wounded already, it does 2d12.
Holy shit.
Alright, so you still have a dead crab claw stuck to you, Scrambles, but it has stopped moving, but it's
Okay.
locked on
Fair
you
enough.
onto you. Alright, it did not recharge its spores, so it's just going to attack. Claw. Claw. Boo. What is happening? Right, waiting for Fancy Grounds to catch up.
Yay.
Look at this. Yes, okay. I'm not sure what caused it to pause like this. There we go. All right. Got it.
It's me, Mantis rejoining.
I don't see you. That's why I was here. Oh, there it is. Mantha connected. Okay. All right. Got him.
So there, 1, 2, 3. All right, so I'm going to. Oh, I have reach. See, I can't tell on this map. Is he 10 feet from me?
Yes, you
Should I
can't.
be able to tell? Oh, because it's not on me. Hang on a second. Yeah, 10 feet. Oh, good. So I can use reach right now to touch him.
Sweet.
Yes, if you're touching him, you have a -2.
To touch him? Not attacking and touching. I mean, inflict wounds. So. Oh, it's still an attack. It's a -2.
Correct, because you have 2 big people in front of you.
I'll just move over here. Eventually.
10, 20,
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me.
30,
Coming around. Coming by.
5. Do you have 35 movement?
30. That's 15 feet, though. 5, 10, 15, 20.
You going through other people's
5.
squares an extra 5 feet.
Yeah, I'm only going 15 feet. Minus 15. Still 30. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Indeed.
I should still be able to go another 10 feet if I needed to.
You can't go through enemy squares.
I'm
But
not
that's
going through
fine.
the enemy square. I'm going up north and over to the side. I just didn't want to stop it on
Toggin
scrambles
is
because
10
it
feet.
disappears.
Bob is 20 feet. Scrambles is 30 feet. So that would you would have to get 5 feet to get out of Scrambles Square.
It's 5, 10, 15 to get to scrambles.
No, it's 10, 20, 30 because you're going through other people's squares.
Just
You
add
can
an
also
extra
step up into Toggin or Jackson's squares, attack, and step back if you don't want the minus.
You can do it that way then. That's fine. Where are you at? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. That's two twos in a row, and that's why I won. Can't roll for shit.
I think it's way the fuck off.
Ugh. Nobody else is going. Scrambles is still. Scrambles get hit again?
Yes.
He-
He has a claw attached to him right now.
Gotcha.
He
Is
used
it
to be an
doing damage?
adventurer, then he took a claw to the knee.
That's all I can do.
Alright, so he's going to spew forth. Alright, so Kree rolled a 2, so his spell drops.
Here, can I give him inspiration for that concentration check? Because Bless is a nice spell to have on you.
Indeed, it is.
Would you like to reroll?
It's a roll 1, wrong one. It's no, it is. It's a straight con. It's not a con save.
Isn't that a concept?
He is. It was 2 damage, so 12 is good. So he passes it. Open up his character sheet. Go to spell. Alright, so he spews spores. You guys get blasted, and that is all it can do. Big giant one clacks up forward. Two, three. Aura makes it weird to see what square he's in. There it is. Alright, and he's going to attack Scrambles. Actually, can do it from here.
Oh my god. See, where am I? Right there.
Why did he have disadvantage? Oh, he didn't. Okay. Alright, so the first one misses, the second one hits. And now the big one has you. Oh, for some reason, okay, even though the token is gone, but it still had the echo targeted. That's what happened. So, make sure I did it right. Yeah, the one was to the echo. The claw hits Scrambles, and you are grappled. So the big giant one has you grappled. And the small one has you grappled.
How many? Okay.
Alright, Falcon.
All right. Toggin would like to do what I prepared to do last round, which is cast Fear in a 30-foot cone to try to hit as many crabs as possible. I know the big guy kind of moved, but I think I can still get 3 of them. No, one of them said. I think I can probably still get 2 of them.
You can get any two you want. The one next to you, or the other one. The two, but you can't get both of the small ones.
If I step back into garden space, could I get all 3?
Yes. Or
Okay.
into the space between Cree and Jackson. Either one.
Okay. I will step into the space between Cree and Jackson and take that opportunity attack. And then target all 3.
You have to see if you survive first.
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna die from 1 crab attack.
It's a gross crab.
Perhaps
Well,
killed like 5 of my
if I
friends.
died from that, I think I would be pretty crabby.
You missed.
Oof. That was a close one, guys. Anyway, there is that. And there's that. It should have untargeted Earth Crab. Oh, it did. I think. Yes. I don't know why there's 3 messages, but... Oh, because it's not able to be frightened. I think? I don't know.
Are you doing anything else?
Nope.
Bob hits. Didn't go twice. There we go. First one misses, and good God. I haven't had a successful roll yet. either player. Yikes.
It's definitely the dice coming. You should change your dice. Only logical explanation.
Of course. And you
All
got
right, so scrambles. You have this dead one that has locked around your leg. The big one has you grappled around your waist and is going to be picking you up and moving you around and eating you and other things.
Yep. No, I'm grappled. I can still attack people though. I just can't move. That's correct or no?
Correct. Because
Cool.
5e
I'm
is
gonna go
stupid.
ahead. Yeah, I agree. It's so dumb.
It should be
but-
another. When I think grappled, I think restrained, which is what restrained does. Restrained is you can't use your hands.
Yeah, I would think of like a bear hug or something, or equivalent to that.
Yeah,
Would be really
but
hard
I
to
guess
fight
it's
somebody.
more like they're holding your wrist, or they
Yeah.
have hold of your ankle, so you're grappled. But anyway, yeah,
Well,
you can do
either
whatever you
way,
want.
Yeah, I can do
You can
virtually what I
either
want.
try to escape the grapple or just attack and kill it.
I'm going to attack it. I'm going to start off by popping my echo behind it.
It's too far away. Right? I thought you had to be within 15 feet of you.
5, 10, 15. It does. 5, 10.
You mean next to it,
15.
though.
Yeah, I'll go here. I'll pop it there.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm attacking it through the echo. So hopefully this thing will drop me and attack the echo. It's a crab. I don't think it's that smart, but we'll see. Attack. And I hit it. Damage. And then I'm going to attack it again.
Oof.
It's an 18 though. It's not that bad of a miss. He's just got thick armor.
Would you like to reconsider that because missing might break the bubble?
It's at 18. He said if I missed really bad, 18's not really bad in my books.
That's fair.
But I mean, it's his. He's the DM. So the answer is no. I'm not gonna re-roll it. I am gonna use another thing. So if you want to interrupt me to do something for the 18, speak now. Forever hold your peace, DM.
All right, so you have, you slash into this thing. It scrapes against its armor and does not hit the bubble.
Cool. I'm gonna use my second act of Unleash Incarnation and take another attack because I don't want to be with this thing anymore. Biggest crab. Damage. My second attack. And then damage. Hopefully he fucking dies. Okay.
And so he's turned yellow now. He's no longer green.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do for now. That'll be my turn.
All right, Jackson. You have this thing right in front of you. You see two of them have scrambles grabbed.
Okay, so we're still within the bubble, yes or not? I still should not use.
You are still
Weapons of
within the
that
bubble,
sort?
yes.
Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna fucking punch him if I can't use anything else. Am I allowed to use hand weapons or not? If no, it can't be.
Yeah, so you're allowed to use hand weapons as long as you don't explicitly attack the bubble. But there's an off
Yeah,
chance if you
but
go really
Cree
careful.
couldn't use it, and he
No, because his
has.
hands are swords. Basically, anything that doesn't do slashing damage will be fine.
But okay, well, then slap machine. Okay, I'm not seeing anything else. I thought I had.
You
Okay,
have
If
a
you went
battle
Can I punch
hammer you
before?
could
Can I
use
punch
that you
first?
don't have to worry about at all. Can't use your great
Which one?
axe safely. You
Right.
could
your
try
hammer,
using
Javelin.
your battle axe and just hope you don't miss.
No. Well, yeah, that's true. I'm. That's the only one I couldn't use. The just stab with a javelin or something.
You cannot stab it with a javelin, correct? Because I
So the
mean, you
sword. the
could, but
javelin.
it would pierce. It could pierce the bubble. It's not going to slash it and destroy the bubble. But if you read
It pokes
the
it. Yeah, you're still in
notes,
trouble.
it puts a
Okay.
hole in it,
Okay.
and
I
the
will.
hole then spews water at you, burning the crap out of you.
Right. So I can't use the ray of frost on him because he's too close. And if I can I tell you what, can I take a sidestep? What the fuck that's called in? Sidestep is safety. Backing off a little bit and then shoot my spell at the big crab.
If you want to go back, you would have a minus because you're
Just a step.
attacking through
Just a
people.
step.
But yes, you
So
could do that if you wanted.
could I step to the right, towards east, one step, right there,
No,
and
because
then
that's the
cast my.
bubble. It's through the bubble.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my battle axe then, because I think I'm going to hit. I'm rolling the dice. Get it? All right. Let's do it. Any other suggestions?
Your
Off the
battle
top.
axe. If you're gonna gamble, you should use your great axe because it does more damage. Your battle axe does the
Right. Well,
same damage
that's
as
what I
your
meant. Right.
dwarven battle hammer, which is safe.
Where's? Oh, damn! I've never even used this thing. Okay, then I'll use that thing, man. I have two of them. Why? I have two of them for whatever reason. All right, he's
Because
has
one
it on target
says
thing.
it can be thrown, and one
Oh,
is your
how do you
normal attack.
have a battle axe prone?
It's a battle hammer. You throw a hammer. It's balanced to be thrown.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not seeing the difference here on. Oh, there it is. All right, fine. Here we go. Please be working. Yes, did I hit? It was
All
a
right.
miss. Man, oh my god.
So
How
you slam into
low
the
I had it
bubble,
rolled and
and it sort of woo, 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 radiates out.
I am now scalded.
No, it doesn't. It's a hammer, so it doesn't pierce the bubble. It's
Yeah, I
just
know. I'm just joking.
whoosh,
So
whoosh,
do I get
whoosh.
another one or not?
Yes, you
Another
have two attacks.
strike? Yes. That's what I'm asking. Come on, maybe give me something good. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I don't think I've ever
I'm
rolled this
so
low.
glad you went with the hammer.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I've never rolled this low for and not gotten a hit. Anyway,
Change
yes,
your dice
evidently
color.
this is
Easy.
a new thing. It's a dwarven hammer we got recently, actually, didn't we? So because I never use it, it's my first time. It's pretty cool.
All right, tricks. So don't
Okay, tricks
forget
is
tricks as a sidekick. The help is a bonus action for him, so he can still do his attack.
Oh, I didn't know that. Not bad. It's been a while since I've played him. So I'm gonna have him. And can I help people who are within range of me, or when? How can I help people?
It's because it's a special thing. As long as the target that they are attacking is within 30 feet, you can help them.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move here,
Normally, you have to be adjacent to the target.
and then I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna have tricks. Use help on scrambles. Bonus action, and he's gonna use Psychic infestation on this big crab.
Okay.
See if
Ooh.
try to get him to think of terrible evil things
You
eating.
failed, so roll damage and a d4. I mean a d8.
Damn.
Awesome. I think.
All
And
right,
then-
so it moves back. Dragging
So that was
Okay. He's still alive.
scrambles with him.
all right. Now he's gonna move back here to be out of everything's way. And he does have enough movement for that. That'll be his turn.
So his speed is 30, so he doesn't have the movement to do that.
I was standing right next to Cree, wasn't I? Or behind Cree? I'm sorry. 5, 10, 15.
I'm sorry, I misremembered where he was. All right,
Yeah.
Jackson.
Gonna do the same thing. Okay. Alright, set.
Hopefully,
Hopefully. There we go.
nope, you hit.
Finally. Nice.
All right, so as you smash into him, this plume of spores comes flying up.
Oh, I forgot about the spores. Am I still affected by the spores? Am I being? I pressed.
And you cough, but you do not. You are not affected by it.
Okay. Because Talcon had got a mask, and I forgot that I had been hit with the spores before. Because I have a mask as well.
So you're hitting it with your second attack.
Yes, I am. You ready? Come on, baby. Yeah. Look how the little bugs.
All right, so you slam into this thing twice. Bunch of spores come flying up out of it. Are you moving or anything else?
That is all.
All right, Doggin.
I don't know how useful this is gonna be, but Toggin is moving. Oh, I don't know why I can't move him, but is it just Fantasy Grounds being mean? It might just be Fantasy Grounds being mean. Okay. Toggin is going to be moving there. And that should be 30 feet, all of his movement right there. And then I want to get the claws off of Scrambles
Okay, so that's
so that he is
20
no longer
feet.
grabbed.
Because 5 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet.
I don't know why
And
my
roll
brain was like, oh yeah, Jackson's the.
strength.
I can't go diagonal.
I mean, it's athletics.
Athletics.
You couldn't go through the enemy square, so you had to go that
Yeah.
one way. And because you're a Goliath, it counts as being one higher. So, yeah, you're able to crack. So you're like, go still. As this thing is whipping him around, and you're able to reach out and snap the claw. Well, I actually, hold on. Which one are you trying to break? Are you trying to break the one, the dead one that's dead weight hanging off of him, or the giant one that has him held?
Let's go with the giant one that has him held. That one
Okay.
seems to be more inconvenient.
Let me see what the DC on that one is. It is. Okay, so yes, you're able to break him free of that one.
Break him free.
So he is still grappled, by the dead one, but not by the big one.
Yay! That's a turn. Well used, probably.
All right.
Look how massive that thing is around that creature. Pretty fucking cool.
Okay, so he's gonna try to. I have them both targeted. That's fine because he's attacking once for each of them. The echo goes away. And with an 18 on the dice, he reaches out with his other claw and grabs. Scrambles again. You hear a crack.
You know, it was a good
as
attempt.
one of his ribs crack. Cree.
It's gonna move to the east or of the map. It's gonna go about right there.
That's your. There's a pathway that's a light blue pathway that goes up and opens up.
Oh, okay.
That's
Okay,
the
sorry,
bubble.
sorry.
He can't go that way.
Got it. My mistake. Why won't it close? There it is.
That's why everybody's
Okay,
having
so
to
he's not gonna
waste all their
have
movement
line of
trying to
sight
get
on-
forward.
Right. He's not gonna have line of sight on anything without a disadvantage, right? Correct.
If he's casting a spell, depending on the spell, it won't matter if it just has a save to it. If he's
Right. Okay.
doing something that has an attack to it, then yes, he would have either a -2. He can also move up in front of Godden if he wants to, and not have a
Okay.
disadvantage.
Okay. So he is within. How about casting the Bane spell now? Have I done it already? Or did I do it or not?
He has Bless going, so if he wants to switch it to Bane instead, he would drop Bless and cast Bane.
Really?
And only have one concentration spell,
Yep.
one C spell going at
Oh,
the
okay.
same time.
All right, got it. That's why. I thought it was a different type of concentration. I'm really thinking about it.
So he still has Toll the Dead. He still has Thorn Whip.
Yes, I'll just use a cantrip. So yes, I'll do that because the thorn weapon would pierce the bubble. So let's not do that.
Good thinking.
Who is he going to attack with Toll the Dead?
He's going to be attacking. Well, if can't he attack the big guy?
It is within 60 feet, so yes.
Awesome. Let's do that.
So
I'm just gonna roll. I'll give you something good.
It failed,
not my
so
dice.
roll the D12 because it has taken damage. 2D12 plus 3.
That's okay. Hold on.
That's not the 2D12. That's the 2D8.
Okay, the other one you mean? I don't know. Just sorry. That's the one.
All right. So nothing happens that anybody else can tell, but this thing rocks, and you see his little eyes do swirlies. All right, Tricks.
All right, Trix is gonna go back. I don't know if I want to be that close to that thing. Can I see? Yes. Okay. How far can I hit him with this? 30 feet. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's right at 30. Perfect. Scrambles is trying to scramble his brain again.
It failed, so roll your damage. And give me a d8.
And then he's going to give the help action to Scrambles as his bonus action.
So he can't do it to scrambles because the bad guy is more than 30 feet away now.
Oh, okay. He'll do it to.
But anybody
God,
else is good.
He'll give it to God.
Okay, cool.
Boom. And then he's going to move back.
All right, scrambles. So you're still grabbed by both. Just a different claw now. Talking ripped one off, and it reached out, grabbed you with the other one.
Huh.
And you have
So
the dead
am-
one still attached to you.
Is he dragging me and the dead one around, and I'm just way out here, or like have I
Yes,
not moved at all?
because every time he gets hit by the psychic infestation, it unconsciously
It pushes him
moves
backwards. Yeah.
somewhere, and
I just wanna be
it's
in the right
dragging you
square.
with him. Hey, Bella Muerte, greetings. Fizzy Pop Culture with the raid. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Don't know when it happened. There we go. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Bella Muerte works for Fancy Grounds, so
Cool.
Wow, that's nice.
royalty in the house.
Woohoo!
Hit him.
Awesome.
Do some damage. Hopefully he dies. Nope. Okay. Second attack. Right. And then damage. Hopefully he dies.
Awesome. Appreciate the follow, Fizzy Pop Culture. Love the map. Yeah, it's a 2D version. Yep. This is the normal version from the top. I prefer when I stream to show the 2D version.
I'm going to use my action surge and take another action. Try to finish this crab off. I don't like being held.
Right.
Alright, so you're slamming this thing. It's red now. It's getting red. I use Fancy Grounds Unity, but never use the 3D. It is an extra couple steps as a DM, but honestly, not a lot of people as players and stuff use it. But when I stream, I love it. All right, so it is dead.
Yay!
Give me a
Yay.
percentile. I'll let you roll it this time. There's a 30% chance that it grasps you. Nope. All right, so it relinquishes you as it dies. So you only have the other guy grabbing onto you.
Cool.
So the big crab is gone. You only have these gross crabs running around left.
So yeah, Scrambles is getting attacked by this two crabs. He's in the middle of their clutches. He's just really freaking out about it, so he used an action surge and took another attack at it, and finally it fell over and died. And that's
Biggest
my turn.
crab's gone. All right. Yeah, so you still have the dead one dragging around on clat connected to your leg. Playing D&D. Yeah, we're about to take a break, Fizzy Pop Culture, and I'll jump over there and give you a follow because I don't think I've seen your stream before, so I'll check it out. All right, got it. You're moving.
I am moving out. Oops. And touching him with my inflicted woundage.
Nice.
And as a bonus action, I
He's
will use my last 4th level spell slot to healing word him yet again.
he's covered with his grossness, so the adding more grossness to him doesn't seem to do a whole lot. But it definitely doesn't help him. And it didn't waste a spell slot this time, so that's
Hang on a
cool.
second. I will yell out, "Palliate!" And where'd the spell go? Oh, there it is. No, wait. We got clear. I don't want to heal the crab.
Nice
A little
little
bit.
hearts on the dice. A decent
I'm
roll.
actually damaged this time, so this. Up. And that is it for my turn.
Fizzy pop
Bob
magic.
will
That's
smack-
cool. Alright, and Bob, your flesh golem.
And he is still targeting. Yes. Okay. Where'd you go, Bob? There we go. He's just flailing away.
He's too
Half-heartedly,
tall, too
apparently.
big for this little thing that keeps moving around. Aha! His spores recharged.
Oh no, not the spores. Isn't he frightened?
He is frightened. You are correct. Never mind. What is the? Is it like the spell frightened?
Yes, it's like the spell fear. It just only affects beasts with a certain amount of intelligence. Or
Okay.
with
There's
less
two
than a
different
certain
types
amount of intelligence.
of being afraid. I just want to make sure. See which one this is. Fear. All right, so it's like being turned. Perfect. Cool. The other one, you just cannot get any closer. All right, are you going to take a? Also doesn't say anything about taking damage, so you can take it opportunity attack if you want.
I actually don't have a melee weapon right now. I don't know if you can take an opportunity
Alright.
attack with an unarmed attack, but
So he scuttles away on this bubble room. It doesn't actually make that noise, but it's a crab, so you guys hear it even though you don't. Your mind just fills in the
the
skittering
crab
noise
specifically making the noises.
because it's walking on a bubble, so it doesn't actually make noise. Which is creepier than if it made the noise.
What?
Alright, this one did not recharge either. It's already got an attack. I'm gonna do one against him. And one against Jackson. A claw. 17 on the dice. It's a hit.
The claw.
Yikes.
Did it kill you? No.
I hope not. Holy shit.
Does max damage though. So, ha! He says to you, ha!
There you go.
You're close,
As he
obviously.
makes a little scratch on your leg. does not grapple you
Start
because
to do
he's a
like the
gross
crab
one.
dance.
And with this, we're going to
The
go ahead and
crab
take
ring.
our break. So we will be back in 10 minutes, guys. Again, appreciate the follow so much, Fizzy Pop Culture. I understand if you have to raid and run, that's fine. But if you can, come back in 10 minutes because we'll be back. right, we are back, folks. It is
Woo!
top of round 4. These things do minuscule amounts of damage. Everybody except Scrambles has been careful so far, so I'm just going to say you're able to kill them.
Hell yeah.
We'll just save some time.
Yay!
Lead. Yeah, because they are not like the big one with massive amounts of hit points, and they only do, like I said, yeah, crab cakes. Anyone? Exactly. Fizzy pop culture says. All right, so you guys are now. Let me switch the view for. All right. There you go. All right, and for since you like to know these things, they are called spore crabs. Sporus. Sporous.
Since we're out of combat, I'm going to use one of my Toggen's treatments on myself
Good.
to heal a little. I have one, and I'm going to use it.
So if you zoom out of the map, you'll see that you're basically in this underwater lake. There's this outcropping underneath you, and part of the outcropping, it has this bubble around it. If you were to go out of the bubble for whatever reason, you could still walk around a little bit. It's almost like an arrowhead shaped landing. But then it extends way out beyond your dark vision.
Well, I think we should go open the chest.
That's probably a good idea.
Sounds good. I like it. Let's do it.
Could you send the picture for the Sporish crab again, please?
Here, let me release the tokens.
Oh, okay. I have identified the problem. It's done this to me before. I am restarting Fantasy Grounds.
Okay.
Are there any like locks on the chest or anything like that that I can see?
There it is. Okay, that's what I was looking for. All right. So, if you were to pierce the bubble, the stream. If you take a javelin and pierce it, the stream of water that shoots out does 1d4 fire damage. And that does it to anybody who gets into the stream. If you collapse it, and the bubble itself does not reseal or anything, it stays damaged.
Forever and ever.
Here it is. No. Where did it go? That's weird. There is a way to survive, but Here it is. Holy snikes! I don't know why it wouldn't. They don't happen in the same place. It does. So if you collapse the bubble, then anyone entering the lake then floods in, and you take 8d10 fire damage immediately, and again at the start of each of your turns, as long as you are in the lake.
That sounds fun.
So give me just a moment as. There we go. All right. So getting back to the treasure itself, there's a heavy chest firmly attached to the floor, and you see it's sort of the bubble sort of flows underneath it. It is closed, but does not appear to have any kind of lock on it.
Well, guys, the only person trained in investigation isn't here, so let's just open it, you know? Couldn't be traps.
Trix is
What are
trained.
those?
Trix is
Yeah, we
trained
can
in.
have Tricks try.
Oh shit, yeah.
Interesting.
It's been a while since Triggs has been here.
I know, right?
And
Alright,
as
so we gotta
everybody
roll again?
knows, Triggs is for kids.
Exactly. So investigation I can roll?
Um,
Or I mean intimidation. No. He has high perception. Or yeah, perception. Oh, if you were saying investigation, he's not trained in investigation.
I don't remember which one you asked me to roll, so I clicked both of them. I hear sounds like music coming out of the box, like a pirate song. You hear
Oh,
that in your
cool.
head.
so Trix says he doesn't hear. He doesn't see anything.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to open it.
All right. You see, there is a trident, several small sacks, a pair of goggles, and a pair of bracers.
And I believe we're here for the trident, correct?
So I have pictures
Yes,
for
but
you.
I mean, loot is loot.
Yeah, I'm just going to I'm going to grab the trident first.
So that's what the trident looks like. Give me a perception check.
Oh, would Cree be testing this out? I'm assuming,
No.
or not?
Cree is on the
Okay.
other side of the room. Scrambles and Tricks are the only ones up there.
I'm gonna use my
No, I mean,
inspiration
as
and
far as
try again.
abilities. I mean, as far as abilities. Abilities.
Shit. Can't roll for shit.
Because Cree can certainly move up.
So as you reach in and pull out the trident, you realize as it stops, the trident is the one that was humming the sea shanty.
Oh, that's cool, guys. The trident sings. I'll hold it up.
And it says,
Oh, we do know that they are all sentient.
give me, all right, my mind just, oh, I know what I can do. I can look here. Just a second, guys. I forgot the deity's name.
No worries.
No worries, lad.
Wow, can't believe the DM forgot a single detail about the world. I don't know, man. You might have to retire.
Right.
You hear that in your head, and you know that Deep Sashalas is the deity of the ocean.
Ocean in the ocean.
Ooh, it wants me to fight things in the ocean, guys. That's pretty cool.
Like a crab.
For real. Could be anything. I don't know. I'm just going to hold on to it for now.
What? For God's sake. All right, you also see these. Create map record. They are identified. And you see these, and you know what these are because I think you might be wearing them. So that's what you see, Scrambles.
Oh, some magical items I know that we have. So yeah, I'm going to hold on to the trident. And then we got some goggles of night. Some bracers. I think somebody has these already. But yeah. So we got 2 of the 3 things. I think we should cut up some of this crab, guys, and take a rest. I'm pretty pooped after this fight.
Uh, you guys don't have the bracers, the goggles is what I was talking about.
Oh, they're not bracers of ogre strength.
No.
Okay, never mind then.
I will take a look at the bracers if we want to take a rest.
I think it'd be helpful. I'm pretty hurt. I could use the help to rest up and stuff.
I believe if we are to stop somewhere, we should maybe not do it in this room. Feels dangerous.
Yes.
Cool,
Indeed.
but dangerous.
Yeah, we always go back to that
Mhm.
hallway, squeeze in,
Plus
and
with-
take another rest.
With Jackson's want to sleep, stab people with his javelin.
Yeah, that's cool. Right inside the bubble there.
Well, Jackson's also resistant to fire damage, so he would be fine in here. But
Yeah.
the rest of us,
The rest of you.
Not so much.
All right. So which way we got to go then?
south.
All right,
Let's
so
do it. I will lead the way.
Toggin, you're moving forward, or are you just yelling from across the room and having him throw you do the stuff.
Yes, I will
rock-
be
rock
moving
stuff.
forward. I just Fantasy Grounds is still getting.
I don't mind. I can bring Jackson crap or Toggin crap. I am gonna try to cut off one of the crab's arms with its big claws, where all the juicy meats is. Also, guys, what if we cut the crabs open? Because what if they ate somebody and that person had magical stuff on them?
Yikes. Robbing the dead. That's kind of
As if you have not already done that. Did we
no.
not
I
do
meant
that
but from the
immediately
stomach
after
of
I
an
joined?
animal.
Yeah,
But from
exactly.
the stomach of an animal, no, we have not done that.
All right, so if you pick up the bracers, that's the bracers.
Interesting.
That's pretty cool.
And somebody already has these, so you recognize the goggles of night.
Wow.
That's a cute look.
Yay, I can move my token. Woo!
All right,
So
is
those
that, and
have-
is that all you're doing? He's grabbing the magic items and leaving?
No,
Ooh,
I want to
actually,
cut one of the crabs open.
Yeah,
probably
Jackson's
the
just
big
keeping an eye
crab.
on the south.
I'm gonna cut open the big one. Try to crack open it and see if it has any loot inside of it. It might not. Who knows? But I want to check.
All right, so give me a survival check just to see how clean and nice it looks.
I would like to help him.
I have good survival too, so I'll try it out.
And Jackson's gonna be watching.
Oh, I don't know why I fucking
our
rolled.
backs.
I'm helping him.
What
I
do fucking do?
All right,
Does that mean I have
so
advantage?
it's
yeah.
not pretty, but you're able to finally eventually find its stomach, and you don't see any remains of
Yeah,
people or objects
Hey,
in
no
there.
rock left unturned. And
Actually, before we leave, Toggin would like to take a look at the spore crabs, see if he can harvest, see if the spores count as like poisons or something, and see if he can harvest that.
Okay.
They do. Give me perception check, Toggin.
Selection. It's that one.
What is happening?
Stand by. It goes through the headphones.
All right.
What do
You've
they sound
gotten
like?
away from the tower. Perception checks should be in the tower. But let me tell you
Oh,
what you see.
yeah.
also,
Perception
just
checks.
quickly after I fail at doing the fucking crab chest, crab belly, I'm gonna go back to the chest and grab those bags. Almost forgot these.
Did that work?
All right, so give me your check for poison, however you want.
Okay.
It's not an herb, so it can't be herbalism. It would have to be your poisoner's skill or something else, survival,
It's
nature.
Yeah,
herbalism.
I'll go ahead and do the poisoner's kit, even though it's the same as the survival. And I do have an advantage on harvesting poisons. So here's that. Oh. Oops. That advantage really helped there, guys. Woo!
All right, so these are spores, so they're not like venom that you're used to. It's not
Mhm.
like even mushrooms and things that you're used to. Um, so it's a little different, and you lose a lot of it as you're trying to scrape it off as they puff up and permeate the air and stuff. as you're trying to escape them up. But there are two of them, so you learn from your mistake from the first one, and you are able to get some. Just gotta find them again. Give me a minute. Wrong one. All right, so with a 13, all right, so the thing, so you find the one that they were shooting at people, um, that when they, I mean, the one that when you hit them and the spores come up, uh, and so I will make a note to add some of this spores crab. You're able to get 2 uses of it.
Yay!
Add the sports crab.
And then, as Toggin finishes up with the crabs, he looks up at towards the doorway and kind of does like a double take. Uh, why are you two covered in welts? Is it from the spores? It might be from the spores. And he is pointing out to Godin and Jackson that they've got shit going on with their skin.
Okay, cool. Is that part of the healing process?
Well, it's for sure healable. The only question is how healable it is. Uh, Godin, are you going to be a willing subject as I poke and prod at you?
Nope.
Your silence is a yes. So he's gonna poke and prod at Godin and try to I don't know, see what he can see about it. I figure
Small
this is
bubbles and
probably
bumps are on the skin.
very interesting. Okay.
Can it be magically healed?
I don't know. Let's
Can it
find
just be
out.
magically healed? Okay.
He will go ahead and he reaches into his pouch and messes around with some powders and some fluids and stuff. And he holds up a vial and says, "Drink this." Do you drink it?
Yes, I do.
Cool.
What I get?
Oh, you just said you gave it to Godin and he's not hurt.
You meant
She meant-
Jackson? Did you mean Jackson?
Jackson and Scramble.
Well,
So
I was poking and prodding at Godin's welts, and I wanted to see if a healing potion would heal the
Oh, would help
welts.
the welts? I got you.
it could just be a tincture, right? I mean, some sort of ointment.
So
A little dab will do you.
there are still
Fucker.
small bubbles and bumps.
I think we gotta
Well,
go with the tincture.
it may have to be magical healing, or it may have to be normal, unmagical healing of cleansing it, wrapping it, applying some sort of uh,
A salve. I
fluids.
said all the words.
um, over here looking at what I've got, seeing if any of the plants I've got might be able to help.
See something here.
All right. So what is everybody else doing?
Uh,
I went back.
well, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't been healed. So are we taking a rest, or are we going to use our points
Not here.
or hit points? Right, we're
Yeah.
going to move. Though.
I went back.
Jackson is
to
leading.
grab those
Jackson is
extra bags.
leading. Probably Cree will be towards the back with Gauda.
3 of them have coins. 1 of them does not. 1 of them has other stuff in it.
Cool. Well, I was just gonna check them out when we got to the long rest, so I don't waste time in here.
Okay.
I'm just
Right.
and I'm just relaxing and being manhandled by a giant.
Goliath, thank you very much. You didn't scream and run away, so I took that as consent.
You have my consent.
Cool, 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 cool. Hmm. I don't think that'll work. He keeps on pulling like out of his bag of holding. He keeps on pulling, or out of his backpack. He keeps pulling like different plants, kind of eyeing them, looking at you, eyeing them again, shoving them back in the backpack. Hmm. No, I don't think anything I have is going to be particularly useful for this.
Hmm.
We've got normal medicine. Normal medicine may be the way to go. Or you can just try sleeping on it.
Yeah, I think we should just wait for that long rest to come.
Yeah.
Honestly, once we get out of
Surely
the bubble
nothing will
tube,
go wrong.
once we get out of the bubble tube,
Let's get out of the
Let's go.
bubble tube.
eat our crab,
Can we move now?
take our rest, look at our stuff in our bags.
Where'd Cree go?
All right.
In
So
the
everybody
door?
give me a straight intelligence check.
Intelligence, is that on the homepage?
It's on the
Yes.
homepage.
On the left, not the right.
Intelligence. We.
Godin, give me an intelligence check. All right. Yeah, so Godin, you realize as you're going back through these doors, and if you all remember, the one has to be closed before you open the next one. You realize that, like the warning labels that seem ridiculous, these doors were made because somebody at some point burst the bubble, and this prevents the dungeon from being flooded by the boiling lake.
Cool.
Ah, meaning that the bubble will self-repair eventually.
Or
Interesting.
someone
Interesting.
maintains it.
Very interesting. Here we go. Let's fade.
All right, so now here's the
All right, that's weird.
just getting rid of the tokens we don't need. Boom. 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 Hold on a second. You're stuck in a wall. There you go. There you go.
Right. So we dropped the Korean stuff.
All right, so you're back on this in this room hallway that goes with the bubbles. I mean the stairs that go down to the kelp room. There's a door next to you that you guys heard when you opened the door. You heard a grinding noise or some sort of machinery, and so you closed the door and decided to go north. So what would you like to do?
I mean, this is a dry spot. We could try to take our long rest here.
It's in between the
Yep.
hallways too. That's not a bad. It's really not that terrible of a place to be.
You've already taken a short rest here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I say we do that. Sit down. I'm gonna cook a little crab meat.
There you go. That
Yum.
sounds good. Yum.
Not for you.
All right,
I'm gonna use
so
my hit dice.
I'm going to say with the searching of the spore crabs and stuff, and studying the other people, it took you 10 minutes in the other room.
Okay.
Fine.
And so you guys start to take a short
My
rest.
turn.
You are able to get a short rest.
Cool.
I'm using some hit die.
Yeah. I think me too. May 3.
That wasn't a hit die. How do I use the hit die?
The one next to that, it's the to the left, the HD. There's 10 on it right now.
What,
When
the
I
hit
click
die?
it, nothing happens. Oh, never mind. I might have clicked it way too many times there.
Nope, there you go. You got
Did mine
Okay,
work? Or
trying it
did it
again.
once. It should now say 9.
Yeah, one more time. There we go. Come on, baby. Give me something good.
It's really picky about where I click it.
Indeed.
Oh, duh.
Nice. That was
I'm
13.
happy.
Nice.
That's good. Sweet.
Okay,
Conform.
wait. Give me a D10.
Fucking A.
Okay, D10. Nope, that's not D10. That's D10.
Okay, so you're down to 32. All right, go ahead. If you want to keep
I'm
going.
gonna do 2 more. It's not very good.
All right.
All right. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah. I forget. Jackson have any healing at all? No.
All right, so as you open up the bag, you see one of them's full of gems. The other three are full of gold.
Oh, cool.
And so I'll put that in the chest. I mean, in the party sheet, rather.
Yay!
And this is what the bracers are. Where is Stoggin? There it is. Did you get the link?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. That's pretty fucking cool. These are bracers of skill. After an hour of attunement, these bracers grant the wearer a feat for which they meet the prerequisites. They do not require an attunement slot and function only once per wearer. If removed, the feat is lost until the braces are worn again. That's pretty fucking cool.
Indeed.
It's parcel. There it is. Okay. Party sheet.
How many down to 14? Okay.
Party sheet.
So, Talgan, can you manufacture healing potions that Sven? I have a chat boost healing. That's a potion, right? It's just as if it was a regular potion.
No.
Potion
No,
of
that's
healing.
just a magical effect.
Chat boost of healing is for when somebody in chat redeems a boost of healing. It's 1d8 plus 5. A regular healing potion is 2d4 plus 2.
As it's saying, it's 2d4 plus 2 right here in front of me. That's what I was asking. That was why. I was going to heal something, but I thought maybe if Taugen's potions worked for, so that these things can be refilled or whatever. If I can have some extra healing potions, obviously.
Well, Titan can only make like a limited quantity at a time.
Right. And we can't have more than one from you, right? The magic.
You can. We just have enough like party members where like if I'm distributing it fairly evenly, it's basically one per person.
Okay. So it does have an advantage to have more than one of something else that's not yours.
Yes.
Cool.
But also make sure that you use mine first so that I can make more.
Right. And I'm sure that Scrambles has already done that, correct?
Mm. Speaking of, if you guys would like to hang out for 10 minutes after our short rest, I will go ahead and be able to make a couple more.
Yes.
Yeah, that works for me. I'll wait for that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thought you guys were going to take a long rest here.
My thing here, though.
I do wanna
Let's
take
do a long rest, actually, yeah.
Can we do a long rest now already? That works.
No, you did a short rest.
Short rest.
No, I said, can we do it? I didn't think we could do one this. I thought it was relatively early.
I think we were doing a short rest in like as like the first part of the long rest, or to prepare for the long rest, or something. I don't know.
You started off at 5 in the morning. It is now 7. It's now 8:30 in the morning because you took another long rest, short rest.
Okay.
So you would have to spend most of the day here before you can start your short rest, your long rest. Yes.
I mean, I don't know how used up you guys are. Toggin is okay with continuing on, but he is also completely okay with having a day of downtime to do stuff. He has many things to brew.
I think we should just do a long rest because we have one more thing and then we get out of here. And I want to be well rested for that and be able to use all my actions and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm a lot thin on spells, so.
It seems like we're using a lot of time to do this, but the reality is we traveled like days to get here. So, like, this is the mission.
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy how much of all of this stuff is just travel time. It's just getting to the place. We spend like a day or two at the place, and then we're like, okay, guys, let's go.
Yep.
So you're going to sit in this hallway for multiple hours until you're ready to take your long rest, or are you leaving?
We're leaving. So we gotta
I
go
mean,
this way.
I'm okay with this hallway.
I thought we couldn't take a long rest here.
Well,
Why wouldn't we be able to take a long rest here?
Yeah.
This is one of the few places in this dungeon that is dry.
Okay,
And
so
it's
let's
for
just
sure safe.
get an order for the uh, overnight watch. We should probably have 2 this time because 1 on each side. Because it's just such a close quarters. Or
I mean, I
think we
think
just
one person will still be able to kind of keep an eye out. But we also know what's in the far room.
Talking to you,
I
10
As
would
it's
minutes
also say,
pass and
probably
you're able to
it's
do
not
your potions. So do your potions.
cool.
I would also say, Jackson, if you want to stick the rod of immobility against the door that
Yeah.
you're closest to, they can't open it.
Yeah. Awesome. I'm doing that definitely. Thank you for that.
All right.
The
I will
only
activate
the only
the
people that could come
ability
in here at this point would be
Alright, so
through the
here
door
you
we just
go.
cleared the room of.
and hope it doesn't open in. Yeah, that's what I'll do, please.
Jackson has 1.
All right, so we're taking a long rest.
We are spending a day of downtime. If there's anything you want to do,
Completely the whole day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
you're
we
sitting
can't
in the
do a long
hall
rest
for
until
12 hours, and then you can take your long rest. So you'll then be sitting in the hall for another 8 hours
Yeah.
after that.
Hey, well, just so you know, some of us are not spellcasters.
You're going to walk down and
So
pee in the kelpie water, come back up. Where else are you going to go to the bathroom?
that's true, actually. Anyway, talking about distribution of
holding.
potions. Scrambles, you used yours, right? In which
You can pee
case,
in the
go
battle.
ahead and replenish it. Did anybody else use their Toggins treatments?
I did not. I didn't
I
use
had
did.
already, but I
I
don't
did. Okay, try
have
to
it.
get you back your bottle.
Oh, I limited spot too.
Okay. So Scrambles, you get 1 more.
Nice.
Jackson, did you say that you used yours?
I did, yes.
Okay, go ahead and give yourself another one.
I'm just gonna add it to my my normal potions here. Or do I need to? Because I lost the one that said it was yours.
Why did you? Don't you? I see in the list that you renamed yours to Potion Toggins treatment.
Possibly, yeah.
So you didn't lose it, you renamed it and then lost it.
No, never mind.
I see it in the inventory.
Is everybody cool
All
if
right.
I cash out the gems for gold and take the gems at whatever the stupid gem value
So
is?
you finish whatever you said, yes.
Depends on what the gems are, because I'm.
Black sapphire, pink diamond, and star rose quartz.
Oh shit. That pink diamond is worth a lot. Hold
Oh,
up,
I
let me
looking in the
check
card sheet?
spell components real quick.
Oh,
Ooh,
it's
the party
Because
5,000.
diamonds
That's
are
insane. I
important.
don't want that. We should sell that. This is 230. Okay, that's nothing. That's doable.
I'm keeping the Alexandrite.
Yeah.
What is Alexandrite? It's not in the list of things.
It's a crystal.
Well,
It's a very
there's
wonderful.
black sapphire, pink diamond, and star rose quartz.
Jet is also a gem stone.
Oh, is it?
Opaque
and
black
jet.
gem.
Oh, I have peridot, but I don't think that's worth much. Oh wait, maybe it is.
All right, so talking to
Hi,
you,
peridot.
hand out the potions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. I have. Not sure about peridot. What does peridot do?
We want to cash out the gems, I'm okay with that. I think we should hold on to the diamond just in case, because I realized once we got into the dungeon that I got the greater restoration spell and did not get the spell component for it, which is diamond dust. And just in case somebody gets like petrified. Actually, I don't know if we'd be able to grind it down into dust anyway. We should just sell it. Fuck it.
You can also
I've
pay
got
to get it
I've
made
got
into
several
dust.
diamonds.
We could
That
also
way
do
you would
that.
have the spoke about it. Right. So for right now, you guys doing anything with the treasure? You just holding on to it until you guys leave.
Hold on until we leave.
Well, I believe Scrambles was holding on to the trident.
So is anybody you've had a short rest? Is anybody using the goggles of night or the bracers of skill?
I don't have a slot for bracers. I mean, I don't have any ability to attune to anything else at this point, so that one's out
The
for
braces
me.
of skill do not take an attunement slot.
They do.
They do not. I
Oh, do
read
not
the
require it?
description to you.
Oh no, it just says after an hour of attunement, and then it says no
Yeah.
attunement needed. That's weird.
I
Function only once.
think
Oh,
they're
never
really
mind.
cool. I would like them. I'm
Yeah, I
sure
don't
other
use.
people would also like them. I'm okay rolling for it.
Yeah. No, just go for it. Black sapphire. Wow.
It only works once per wear, and then once they go off, they lose the feet anyway. Kind of one-time
only
Well,
shot.
if you don't ever take them off.
Yes, you maintain the feet for as long as you have them on.
Right.
Is it possible? Is that something
So
that Jackson could wear, or there's nobody else?
any of us can wear that.
Any of you can wear them. It gives you an extra feet. That's all it does.
I am interested in it. Who else is interested
Okay.
in it?
No,
I would
I'm
like
pleased
to
to.
roll to see who gets it because I think that's the fairest distribution.
I don't give a crap. So have at it.
I'm also fine. We should just keep the big giant crystal, and then we can sell all these other crystals in town. I just
No,
don't
we're talking
care
about the
anymore.
bracers of skill.
Oh, yeah, I
To
don't know.
give you a feat.
I can't. I have too many things attuned to. So
Again,
Nope, it doesn't take an
it
attunement
doesn't
slot.
take an attunement slot. Any of you can
Cool.
use them and get an extra feat.
that's
Yes,
fine.
For
I
free.
don't have a feat that I want right now, so I'm not going to try to look up a feat. It'll take forever.
Regardless, I think Taugen
Anybody in our
should
group
get
not have dark vision?
Taugen.
I already have goggles of night. That's why we know what they are.
Does anybody not have dark vision? Everybody else does.
Yeah, I think we all have
Does
ways to
Goblin
see
have
it dark
dark
vision.
vision?
We do indeed.
He's a
Goblin?
goblin. Goblins have them have that innately, don't they?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. So we'll just sell them when we get back to town or figure out what to do with them.
Yep.
Well, they do double your dark vision.
Perfect. Then
You
can have
they
them.
double it? Wow, that's cool.
If nobody else wants them, I'll take them because I'll be happy to have a 120-foot dark vision.
That's awesome.
Sure.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
go ahead.
like,
All right. So no one else wants the bracers of skill besides talking.
no.
No, she can have them.
All right.
Taugen can have them.
There you go.
Cool.
She can have them. Yeah.
I will take that.
I will gladly take the black sapphire. I can use that in at the forge, making some cool weapons. Oh, there's two of them. Holy crap!
So the way the gems work is, if somebody wants the gems, they give the selling price of the gem to the party, and then they take that as their share. So, for example, you guys each got 200 gold. You could take you could give back 200 gold and take a couple of the Star Rose quartzes instead of the gold, because it's the same value. That's what Scrambles has been doing because he, for whatever reason, likes gems. So he will buy the gems from the party as his share. Instead of getting gold, he takes the gems instead.
Right. But the other alternative is to sell them later on by putting them in your bag of holding, correct? And then we just split the money that way as well.
Yeah, he's just saying if you want the black sapphire, you have to pay 1,000 gold because they cost 1,000 gold.
Yeah, I know that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm
Okay.
talking about you're collecting versus us turning the
Yeah.
stuff into money. If you're collecting, that means you're buying them, whereas we're selling them in town. We
Yeah, it's
split
live
it.
action. You're getting the money immediately. There's no waiting.
Correct. All right. So we'll leave the gems there for now.
Yeah.
Toggin, do you
So
know
it's
what
close.
feat you want, or because sometimes you pre-plan stuff, or do you have to look?
Yeah, I was looking in my notes and I don't have it pre-planned for
Okay.
Toggin, so I will have to look later.
So just over an hour passes. You took your short rest. You started your long rest. So since you stopped, it's been just over 2 hours. When let's see who has the highest. Where's the party sheet? Main. Here it is. Jackson. And actually, also 3 of you have high enough perception to where it doesn't matter. You guys hear some and see some movement in the Kelpie room.
Ooh.
The water's
shit.
splishing and splashing, and you
I'll
hear
take it
movement.
up, I'll-
Is there a door to that room or no?
There are some underwater doors. That's all. One
Okay.
underwater door. That's it.
We can't just shut it then. I was say we just shut it and ignore it. There's nothing back there.
Funny.
Hold up.
Dadgummit, I hit the wrong button. All right, where'd it go? Right here. Boom. Nice. Boom. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, roll for initiative. Find the combat tracker. All right. Scrambles, what are you doing? Unlock the
You can move over
tokens.
here. Is this the room that we're in? Is that the room I hear the splashing when we went down the stairs?
Yes, if you step down, you see you're at the top of the stairs. Give me
And
a
the
minute
splashing is
here.
coming from
Let
that
me.
room, right?
Yes, give me a moment here. Let
Okay,
me. Oh, I'm using the wrong map. That's why. There we go. There.
I think Scrambles probably shouldn't be grappled anymore.
There. All right. So now you guys can see down there.
Cool, cool.
Aha.
So I'm gonna stand here,
Oh, yeah, it's the water room.
hold an attack action in case one of the Kelpie try to come out of the water. If one of the Kelpie come out of the water in an aggressive manner, I'm going to attack it.
Is this
If
a name
I'm
that you made
attacked,
up?
I think he called it Kelpie. I don't remember what he called it.
Correct. The
Yeah, he did.
seaweed monsters are
Yeah.
kelpie. Yes.
Then heck yeah. If attacked, I will attack the Kelpie back with my great axe. That will be actually no, fuck that. I'm gonna use the trident.
Nice.
I mean I have one, why the fuck not?
So the trident is a legendary weapon. You do have to attune to it. It's an artifact, and it's just like the other one. You guys are supposed to be returning it to the owners. But if you're going to use it, you have to attune to it.
Never mind then. I won't use the trident. Or just use my blade of Rakdos.
It requires
good idea.
attunement by a creature that worships the god of the sea, so you would not be able to attune to it anyway.
I could worship God of the Sea if it gives me a cool enough weapon.
Sure, if you want to turn your back on Rakdos.
I
Rakdos
can
might
worship more than
say something to say about that.
he might. We'll find out. I'm not gonna
Suggest
worship
not
the
doing
sea
that.
god. I just don't care
Rakdos
about.
might take offense to that.
Okay,
I don't know. He's Rakdos, guys. You guys are attributing a lot of really bitch god attitude for him. I don't think he cares if I worship other gods. He's Rakdos.
okay.
I beg to differ with
It
that.
is a
God, you have the most confusing perspective on religion that I've ever seen.
okay.
It's
So you're
so
standing
funny.
there with your axe.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm waiting.
and
I'm
you're
waiting
ready in
there.
action. Okay,
Yep. I'm waiting an attack action. If
Hagen.
something attacks me, I'm going to attack it.
What?
Well, sure. Hagen will come to the top of the stairs. Considering Scrambles is already like a little bit down them. And seeing that Scrambles is readying an action, Hagen will also ready an action to cast Chill Touch on if I don't know. If one of the Kelpies or any non-friendly creature makes an attack, he will also attack. The closest one. That's yeah. That's his turn. He's readying an action.
Jackson.
Okay, I'll be. I will have my javelin out and my shield. Is that what we were doing this time? Through here before. This is the wet one, right? So we're still walking through water as we go down the stairs.
If you go down the stairs, you go into water. Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'll just get the javelin and shield out. I'm ready in action of something attacks us. Of course, I'm on the ready. Now stay right where I am. Unless somebody else has another suggestion. Was there a song playing?
All right. So
Oh,
coming through the water, walking through the water. Woman steps around the corner. She sort of looks up at you guys. She has looks like a katana or long sword a scimitar, some sort of weapon strapped to her back. You just see the hilt sticking up. Um, Wearing what looks to be silk pants and shirt as she comes around the
Ooh.
corner. And I, you all are quite the motley crew. What brings you here?
Motley Crew. Come on, feel the noise.
It is likely the same reason you are brought here.
I'm Scrambles, a jet dealer. This is the scrambled eggs. And we're just trying to finish a little bit of a rest here before we get out of this tunnel.
Come, Scrambles. There's something I wish to speak with you. And she motioned for you to come with her.
He's a
And you
succubus.
want to?
Succubus.
I would like to roll insight on this to see how good of intentions she seems to have.
Go ahead.
Let me see what Jackson has here.
I'm not good at insight, so I don't expect much.
Well,
But
may I join you in the
As far as you
endeavor
know,
here? Because
she wants to talk to him
she
about
seems
something.
chill. Cool.
yes, I'm very high insight.
Okay, well, go ahead and roll then.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so you would roll in the tower. And why are you rolling 3 times?
I did not. It's an echo. The first one
Okay.
counts.
So Scrambles, she says to you, you look to be a great warrior, I see. Rakdos has treated you well. How well do you know your friends there? You guys cannot hear this. Jackson, you're not sure what's going on. You think she definitely wanted to talk to Scrambles, but you think Scrambles seemed to go really quick. He didn't answer. He didn't ask any questions. He didn't do anything. He just said,
Right.
"Okay," and went down
So-
there. All right.
Okay.
So
I'm
Micah.
I'm gonna hint that it's what you just said to God to Taugen right. I mean Gowden right there. I'll pass it on to him quietly. My
Okay.
information, and then if Taugen would be nice to me, then I'll
So, what are
pass
you
it on.
saying?
I'm saying that the whatever Sven just said, the whole thing.
You're just saying that Scrambles probably would have asked more questions?
No, Sven, what did you say?
What are you saying?
I'm saying that I would be whispering to Gowden, and then, depending on what the situation was, I'd also tell you quietly. I said that already, didn't I?
So yes, you would say that it seemed
Would-
odd that
would you-
Scrambles just left and didn't ask any more questions.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
I'm sorry. I'm
All right.
sorry.
So
So
Micah,
what I'm trying to say
how
is
do you
that I
respond?
think he's being influenced hardcore. That's what I'm saying. He's likely to be influenced by whatever's going on. It's not because he really likes blondes or something. That's all.
So,
That was it.
Micah, how do you respond?
so Scrambles, it's just gonna look at her and go, "Well, I know my friends very well. I don't really know you, and you have a face tattoo, but Why do you want to know how well I know them? I know them pretty well. So
Sometimes
just for the
people
record,
don't
am I
understand.
charmed by her?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yep. So you
Okay.
are her friend. That's what basically
Yep.
all that means is you're her friend. She's your
Exactly.
friend. So,
Yeah. We're not hostiles.
yep.
Cool.
So she says, and she puts her hand on your chest, and it sort of leans in. I people don't understand me sometimes, and so I hope that if you can help convince your friends that uh, I'm okay. I'm not gonna hurt you guys, and I don't want to cause any problems. I have a weapon, yeah, but I don't want to use it.
Yeah, I'll turn around. Just basically say all that. Hey guys, she's probably gonna be fine. I know she has a weapon and everything, but she's probably not gonna use it. No big deal. She seems pretty cool. And
You
I'll
just
walk back
shouting
over.
that around the corner.
You seem like you're in your right mind, right? I mean, you're not like drunk or something.
No,
Something
I
weird.
just say that. I'll walk back
Okay.
over. Come on. I'll introduce you. That's Jackson. I start pointing at Jackson.
Yep.
And behind him, Taugen.
I just gave her a nod.
And the big thing behind that is big, ugly, disgusting thing. Next to Bob is Godden. And then right behind him, that walking testicle with muscles is Bob. What are scrambled eggs? What was your name again?
I am Vina.
Guys, her name is Wiener.
There you go.
Wiener?
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead
Ooh.
and reach out and try to smack
Hello,
Scrambles.
my name
It's
is
Vina.
Hans. I am from Sweden. My name is Vina.
She's got cool tattoos.
Vina's enormous. Anyway. Guys, this is
That's
Vina.
a hit.
All right, so she's going to
Wait, are you
um
attacking things?
I'm hitting
she
you.
hits
Yeah.
you. All right, so she's
Why?
going to
Fucking figure it out, God.
Talion like
My
is listening to you, and then he just reaches out and like smacks you across the face.
all right, and so she
Trying to snap you out of it, you know?
says, "This is my friend. He is under my protection. Do not attack him." And you do not want to attack him anymore.
Do I still want to attack her?
No, you are. She's
Damn.
absolutely right. She's, and so is Scrambles, and you don't want to attack either one.
Well,
I'm
Vina,
sorry, Scrambles. I thought you were out of your mind for a minute there.
it's okay. We've all been there. Hey, Vina, are you down here trying to find the secret magic weapon things?
I was brought down here by that terrible creature of the night, and he tried to turn me into one of him, and I was able to escape, but I've been just running and hiding, and I don't know where I am. Do you know how to get out?
I do. I do know how to get out. I've been drawing chalk markings on all of the walls. If you just follow the little chalk lines backwards, you can get out of here.
It's so dark in here, and there's that big giant cat thing and stuff. Why don't you walk me out? The rest of your friends can wait for you here.
That's not happening.
Please, somebody do something. Talking can't, but you know, you guys also think it's weird.
Jackson steps up and comes to the rescue in the attempt to, like he's a drunk person coming over, they lead him over, back away.
You guys, if it's a
Give
damsel in
us
distress,
restraining
we
type of
have a
thing.
duty to take her out of here.
Mm,
She was almost a
I
vampire.
think he is right. Vampires are very scary. We should keep her safe.
Somebody tried to suck her off.
No, no, no.
That's what they said. That's what they call it in the vampire community. I didn't make the word
Yeah,
up.
that's what they call it.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
just
we've run into a lot of vampires, so we are actually
Hey,
basically
people,
experts.
people tried to suck
well,
us off too, but we didn't let them. We beat 'em off.
It's like
We
that
beat them
old
off with
thing.
both hands.
We had 5 gold for every vampire you'd run into. You'd
Yeah.
have
You kill 100
25 gold,
vampires.
which doesn't sound like much, but it seems odd that it would happen 5
Call
times.
you
Um,
you fight 100 vampires. Nobody calls you vampire fighter, but you suck one vampire off. Oh,
That's right. All right, so we're gonna stop here as you guys are deciding what to do with this lady, and Scambles is starting to show her, lead her way, and deciding.
guys, don't let me leave with this lady with a face tattoo. Come
Please,
on.
please don't let him leave.
She's got piercings and a face tattoo. She looks like Mike Tyson.
She is so obviously a vampire right now,
she is
guys.
awesome. Who are you kidding? She is absolutely awesome.
So we will see you
Meanwhile,
next
everybody's
week.
like, "Oh, well, Scribbles is just picking up a girl in a dungeon, okay? Totally normal."
Thank you for playing. I appreciate it.
Thank you for DMing.
Fan, before you go, do you have a picture of her up close or not? Did you already send it?
If you put your cursor over it, it'll make a big picture in the top right of the map.
It makes a little picture in the corner. I'm talking about a
Yes.
big picture. Just send it into the thing.
I don't
Show
have a
people
big
that
picture
it's
of her.
awesome. Not-
It's a token.
That's
They
as
don't
big
have
of a
big
picture
pictures.
as you're getting.
Got
Yeah,
it.
it's a token. So that's all they have.
Every other creature in this thing, every other person you have a picture of, but this one you do not. The one I'm asking about. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Just
Maybe
wanna
by
double check.
next week,
Sounds like you should stop asking.
there might be a picture. Who knows? We'll see.
Ooh,
Okay, cool.
who knows?
Sweet.
That's right. All right, guys. Well, thank you, Fizzy Pop Cultured and Bel Muerte, for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. Say goodnight, guys.
Good night, guys.
Guys.
Right.